guys, Retro Tech Ralph here. Right, I've been up all night worrying about this. There's two things, actually three. Firstly, I missed doing the teardown on this. I just got on with doing this and then we got into the video and I was down to the bottom section of the board and we started doing the rebuild. So I missed the teardown. Plus, secondly, and thirdly, why have I got two screws? So what I do for you now is I'm going to do a teardown. Stuff it. This is the PlayStation 3 teardown in reverse. So what you need to do, flip on its side. There's a plastic bit there. Since I've had this in pieces once, this should be easy. So pull it out whichever way you can get this rubber bung out. And it will just uncover the screw inside there. While you're up here anyway, you might as well take off the hard drive cover and remove the hard drive with the blue screw. It's only going to be in the way. Plus, if we are properly stripping this down, then we might as well. So you pull that handle up. You can use that to slide it across, but mine's quite tight for some reason. I've put odd screws in this because this didn't come with a hard drive, and this was my original PlayStation 3's hard drive. It doesn't want to do anything. It's only 40 gig. So to be honest, it's fine as it is. Just it's not. Where am I going with that? Yeah, it's fine as it is. I think with a 40 gig for the time being. So what you need on this now is a torque bit with a section in the middle, or a flat bladed screwdriver with enough just to nip two of the sides of the hex, which is a pain in the backside to do. I feel it going. There it goes. A magnet as well. So then that releases this front panel here that will slide up and come off. I can take the screw out easier that way. So front panel off. Then leaves you with that. Strange how the top panel just comes off and then you're still left with a plastic case. But I didn't build this. Right. Now we're left with this. See, this is getting a little bit annoying on here as well because this kind of bends out of shape whenever you stick the screw in. Might glue this in place while we're waiting, because the screw will go into that. I think I've been pushing this out, to be honest. Yeah, let me get some glue before I lose that and stick that in place, and that can be drying by the time we get round to getting this completely back, put this back to pieces again, back together again. Yeah, there we go. That's back in place, glued in. It's not essential, but it makes me happy. Right, Phillips screwdriver, posi drive or whatever. Now, if you notice on here, you've got the arrow saying S. It's a long screw, but it's a small long screw. So just be wary of that. This one will be a long screw. See? Longer. Big arrow again. You can feel these anyway when they go in. If it's a short screw, it'll just drop. If it's a long screw, it'll hold back a little tiny bit anyway. So we got 4 all across the back. The long one. Back done. Now we've got one here in the bottom left. Another long. Then we're stuck with these two here, are we? And another one over here. Done. So we're all long screws apart from that one where it says S. Not for Sony, for short. Then the front that stays in first, isn't it? And one I've missed is in here. There's an extra screw and I can't get that screwdriver in, so this should be obvious that it's a small screw. Magnet won't reach. So that's in the small screw there, tiny little screw. So there are all the case ones out, all being well. Nope, another one there. See, at certain angles I can't see this. So I'll use my magnet on there. There you go, another small one. Shall we say it? Yeah, done. So then that folds forward. It has to hinge on the front for it to come and then clips on the back on its reassembly. So now I can take the memory card reader off. Not all PS3s have the memory card reader. I think this one is the backwards compatible. There is the flap missing from there, but I'll sew something eventually. Not just yet. This oldest reader up top of there. So that's got rid of the ribbon cable on that. Now what you're left with is a hard drive, which doesn't screw in place apart from through, and through. So be careful. That shouldn't have come out, but it did. But that's with the reassembling wrong last time. So the data cable on the back, the power cable at the front, will just come straight out. That does need testing to see whether or not it does work or not, but at the moment I just need a controller, so I'm still short on that. Right, then I'm going to take power supply out. I think 3 screws on this. 1. So the thinner the screw threads are, they go through metal. The thicker will go through plastic. See, that's a thinner thread. That's a little thicker thread. So it's almost like a wood screw and a metal screw. I've got a funny feeling, I think I found where one of the screws I missed went to. So they're definitely plastic ones, plastic screws I missed. Took that one out of there, haven't I? Yeah. So 3 screws, the smaller threaded type. Power connector there, which goes to the board. I can lift that and disconnect that, which goes to the power socket. So very easy to take that one out. There's 2 pins on there which go directly into the board for the power. Right, on this one we have, I think this is the Wi-Fi aerial antenna. Could be wrong, could be Bluetooth. So that screw out there, that's into metal again, so that's a short thread rub one. Black cable comes down to this connection here. Now be bloody careful with this, because these are quite thin and delicate. Should just pop straight off. With the thinness of this, it probably would. There you go. Gentle with it. Tag code still doesn't say what it is, but I'm guessing probably Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Right, coming down to this part here, I think this is either one part's Wi-Fi, one part Bluetooth. I'm not quite sure. Piece of paper there I've get rid of. Section there. I had so much problems with that yesterday, and it's the power button and the eject button. Don't think we need to take that out. Nothing. Threaded screw. 1, 2. 3, 4. Said 4. Yep. Right, now that will come out. Ribbon cable underneath. Pull it out. Another one done. And this is antenna 1, so I'm guessing maybe that's That's an extension. May I get Wi-Fi front and back? I don't know. There's definitely a Bluetooth system on this. ANT2, ANT1B, ANT1 WAN. Right. So it is a wireless LAN. Those parts. This bit must be a Bluetooth antenna. Right, we're going to take this off in one part. The front control panel. See what I mean? This is in plastic, so that's thicker threads. That goes through everything, so I'm going to take that off as well. And two thinner threads on the front. Just segregate a little in the pot. Let's see there, half. Plastic metal ones, right, that will come out. Another ribbon cable there. Blue tab to help pull this out. So that's the buttons, power and the eject. Right. Still can't see where the two screws I missed are for. Right. What we'll do now is I marked off two there which have got smaller heads to them. Still Posi-Drive ones, but they're very small heads. Different types. Again, take the earth wire off. Let's work anti-clockwise on this, shall we? Everything else with an arrow should be... See, that's a different one. I put a wiggly line on that one. You can't see that there. Let's make it same as that. I did another arrow on this one. Just to tell me that those three are different screws for the case. So is that one. These then now should be all the same as those. Segregate, must segregate. There was 1, 2 there, which was the front panel. I got excited and I thought, oh, found him. Yeah. There, and I think it look like we're done. It being on the case. The bottom section of the plastic can now be easily removed. And off she goes. Leaving you with this block with the fans. Two screws hold on the hard drive caddy. This isn't exactly... Oh, sorry, that goes into the case alright anyway. This can come off. The back plastics. This holds in the power supply, mains cable, connector. Doesn't really need to be in very well, just needs to be there. So that's another bit off. So this we have the top. Now these two each screws hold the heatsink straight to the motherboard through to the chip. Sorry. But I'm not taking them off. I don't want to take them off at the moment because I think we're as far down as I want to go. Beyond this is the board. I think we got as far as doing this last time on the part 1 video. But just shows it's everything is in here, but everything else just bolts to it. It's a really good system. However, a little bit overcomplicated, but I'm just looking forward to getting this thing working. And still I can't find out where those 3 screws go. 2 screws go, sorry. There is a bit that goes through there. Nope. Yeah. Okay, so there's disassembly. Like I say, all I have to do is take these 4 screws out, these pieces of metal that are curved upwards, which will create a spring holding the heatsink on the chip for the graphics card, well, the graphics and the GPU and CPU, to be technical. This will not come off without those being removed. So leaves a motherboard which is upside down, in my opinion. But that's it, that's fine, I'm happy with that. This is a bit I missed yesterday. I thought about actually doing this and then pretending that I'd got it in the wrong way around. But, nah. Might as well show myself for being a bloody idiot like I am. So, yeah, I'm going to start reassembling this now. Thanks for watching. I hope it has given you a few ideas that it is easy to strip one of these down. It's not as daunting as you think, taking the PS3 to pieces. However, just take it steady. So I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe, comments, follow me, social media and all that lot, and I'll see you later. Bye.